Looks like it's good for a first down. Nice run by Andre Nebhard. The 7-yard game, first down, East Providence. Brian, so far the pitches are working very well.
Yes, the rain doesn't seem to be causing them any havoc, and it's surprising that they were able to gain this without putting the ball in the air once. That was a great 3 plays to gain 14 yards.
We have a timeout Hendricken on the field. East Providence is marching down pretty well, working with the pitches and up the middle with Lee Rankin. They're utilizing quite a few of the running backs as they've done in the past. That's where this year, more than in the past, I think we've had more depth in the backfield, and we haven't had to rely on any one person.
I think that's true. The coaching staff for the last week has said that they had to get Ray Smith more involved in the game plan, and I think you've seen some of that today, pitching out to the backs rather than going up the middle. You've seen a little more than that today.
Once again, today's outstanding game official referee.
With Andre Nebhard healthy this year, that only adds to the offensive firepower that East Providence has. But again, they're up against a very big Hendricken team, so I think it's critical that East Providence can get the lead because Hendricken is famous for their ball control and power football. Carlos Rocha is at center. He's over the ball. Emerald. You have Justin Rocha split to the left. First down, East Providence. Handoff is up the middle to Lee Rankin. He breaks a few tackles. Tackle by number 3, Josh Gardella. That's good for another first down. Brings the ball to the 33-yard line of Hendricken. East Providence moves up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Emerald hands off to Rankin. Rankin is tackled by number 52, Kyle Fasterson. Also in the tackle is number 64, Jim Ball, for a short gain. Looks like it's a gain of about 2, 2nd and 8.
Gain of about 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
Full house backfield. Linc and Nebhard and Rankin in the backfield. Rocha wide left. Handoff is to Rankin. He is hit hard by number 99, Neil O'Connor, for a loss, but there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
We have a holding against East Providence. There's a strong tackle by number 99, O'Connor.
I don't know. Why didn't he get his direction? Well, he's back to the 43-yard line. 2nd down at about 20.
2nd down and 20 on the holding penalty against East Providence.
I would think now you start to see the East Providence put the ball in the air. Right about here.
I would think you're right. Lincoln, Rankin, and Nebhard in the backfield, along with quarterback Brian Emerald. Rocha split wide left. Handoff is to Rankin. He's tackled by number 52, Kyle Fasterson, and number 42, Anthony Albanese.
Kyle Fasterson.
That was a short gain, brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down at about 17.
3rd and 17, East Providence on Hendricken's 40-yard line.
Lincoln in the slot.
Emerald back to pass. He looks for Rocha. Rocha's got the ball. Rocha's in for a touchdown. That's a 40-yard touchdown pass from Brian Emerald to Justin Rocha. Brings the score, East Providence 6, Hendricken nothing.
Justin Rocha beat his man right up the line of scrimmage, raced on the left-hand side and was wide open. No contest on that play.
Justin Rocha has been our leading receiver most of the year. He also does the kicking for us. That was an excellent pass and receive as well as a run at the end of the play. 6-0 East Providence. Rocha is back to attempt the extra point. Emerald is to hold the ball through the Townies. The kick is no good. It's wide left. That
Kick failed.
the score remains East Providence 6, Hendricken 0. Well, Brian, that was a good start for the first drive.
I don't think we can hope for anything better than that. I mean, we came here today all wound up, ready to go, and it's about the best series of plays we could see to get this game started.
That's for sure. We
In
took,
this wet weather, it puts Hendricken back a little bit. Good way to start.
and again, it's going to force Hendricken to open up probably earlier than they would like to, because again, they have the very large tackles.
Trevor Wilson awaiting the kick for East Providence, deep for Hendricken.
Justin Rocha will do the kicking off. We have number 5, Trevor Wilson. Also, number 16, Brian O'Neill, is back for Hendricken.
Band members are just filing back into the stands after doing their sit-ups, push-ups.
The famous Townie push-ups after touchdown. They're up to 6 so far. We'd like to see them do a lot today.
The band needs the exercise.
Rocha kicks off. Trevor Wilson takes the ball. Wilson is down.
Number 5, Trevor Wilson. Tripped up by 33, I believe it was Barry Tuthill.
Barry Tuthill was in on that play. First down, Hendricken on their own 21-yard line. Quarterback for Hendricken is number 2, Travis Raleigh. In the backfield is number 3, Josh Gardilla. Number 47, Joe Cantone, is also in the backfield. Raleigh's handoff to Gardilla.
Josh Gardella, the ball carrier.
Andre Nebhard was in on that tackle, along with number 57. Stevie Evans was in on that tackle also. 2nd and 3, that was a 7-yard gain. Brian, Hendricken's size up front is going to be tough. We've got to be quick on the line.
What I would think the main fear of East Providence is the overall size, and later on during the game, if it'll start wearing East Providence down, we'll have to see.
Well, he takes the snap. Handoff is to Gardella, tackled by 27, Andre Nebhard, and number 1, Brandon Waters. That's good for a first down.
Good for a first down. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Hendricken on their own 32-yard line. Raleigh ready to take the snap. We have a flag on the play. No play. Flag is on the play.
Left side of the line appeared to move before the ball. Left side, whole left side of the line for Hendricken appeared to move before the snap of the ball.
Against Hendricken, Portsmouth, 5 yards, 1st and 15.
That brings it to 1st and 15 for Hendricken. Travis Raleigh over center. Hands off to Gardella, number 3, breaks a few tackles. We have a fumble. They're recovered by number 47, Justin Rocha. That's East Providence ball. Big turnover. Brian, we thought turnovers were going to be an important part of today's game.
Turnover 1. Let's see what we do with the ball now.
1st and 10, East Providence on their own 47-yard line. Gardella had broken a few tackles. It looked like he might have gone. That's a big defensive play.
It really was. That 2 straight plays in a row, Hendricken ran the ball to the left side and made what looked like maybe a touchdown that last play. It was excellent to have that fumble.
Stevie Evans at right guard. Number 73, Brian Martins at right tackle for East Providence on the offense. Amaral hands off, fakes the handoff to Rankin, and he is thrown for a loss by number 52, Kyle Fasterson.
Kyle Fasterson lost on the play of about 1. Second 11.
Fasterson's done an excellent job early in the game, shutting the run out, pushing to the outside.
Rocher is at center for East Providence. Number 65, Chris Pickering, is at left guard, and number 76, Mike Barberi, is at left tackle. Justin Rocher is wide left. Mike Lincoln is in the slot. Rankin and Nebhart are in the backfield with Amaral ready to take the snap. Amaral fakes the handoff. Amaral passes up to Nebhart.
There's a flag on the play.
They have a flag on the play.
Back. Looks like it could be against East Providence. Let's sit and wait.
Preliminary call is against East Providence.
Back.
That nullifies a good gain by East Providence. We have a crackback block by East Providence.
Ball brought back to the 32-yard line.
That brings the ball back to the East Providence 32-yard line.
Two major penalties East Providence has had in the first two series of the game.
Penalties hurt.
25.
Wide left for East Providence is number 3, Chris Andrade. Justin Rocher is wide right. Amaral back to pass. He overthrows, intended for Mike Lincoln. Number 3, Josh Gardella, was in on the defensive play, and number 2, Travis Rowley, was also there on the coverage. Third and about 25 for East Providence on their own 32-yard line. Lincoln looked open, but it looked like it was just a little bit overthrown.
Well, I think it would have taken a perfect pass to hit Lincoln in that particular play. Rocher looked like he was open a little bit more on the outside.
The other thing is we're moving. We're moving all over the place. We're snapping the ball. Where is our tackles lined up? It looks like the tackles are lined up right up instead of in the gap.
Rocher is wide left. And we're calling the signals. Nebhart is in motion. Flag on the play. Procedure on East Providence that brings it back to about the 27-yard line. East Providence is shooting themselves in the foot, Brian. These penalties are hurting.
I'm wondering if they were just up a little bit too sky high for this game and they need to calm down a little bit. So, let's give them a little more time and we'll see how it goes.
That's very possible. That's all we've heard all week, that this has been the game for East Providence. So let's see if we can get the jitters out here and cut down on the penalties, because they're shooting themselves in the foot as we see. And we'll pitches to Ray Smith. We have another flag on the play. Tackle made by number 13, Randy White of Hendricken. Preliminary call is a clip on East Providence.
I would say it.
Penalty is declined. That'll bring up a 4th down. East Providence will have to punt. Number 11, Joe Wall, is in for East Providence to do the punting.
Tom Rowe, number 5, Trevor Wilson.
Trevor Wilson and Tom Rowe are back to receive the punt. Wall gets the kickoff. And the ball is getting a good East Providence roll.
Excellent roll for East Providence. Ball down
about the 23-yard line.
Excellent run.
That helped, Brian, that's for sure.
Certainly did. I thought the Hendricken players should have picked it up and run with it. They had plenty of space between them and the defensive players coming down for East Providence, but they elected to let it go in this rainy weather, I guess.
I think the coaches have probably told the kids, stay away from the ball with it being wet on these punts. That would be... Travis Raleigh at quarterback for the Hawks. Raleigh hands off to 47, Cantone. Cantone is hit hard by number 40, Ron Thomas. And number 44, Jay Oliver, was in on that hit.
Randy Startuck originally made first hit, and that's what slowed the runner up for the other two men to be able to tackle.
That's what we need, gang tackling. That's the way to do it.
About 2.
Gain of 2, second down and 8 yards to go. Ball is on the East Providence 24-yard line.
A quick open threat.
Hand off to Gardella. He breaks a few tackles. Ray Smith brings him down, but not before it's a first down. Ball is brought up to the Hendricken 41-yard line.
That was definitely a touchdown-saving tackle by Ray Smith.
We've got 2 track players running that play. Gardella runs indoor and outdoor track for Hendricken, as Ray Smith does. If Ray Smith wasn't back there, Gardella had 6 for Hendricken.
We would have been kicking the extra point right about now.
Hendricken is in the full house backfield. Hand off to Gardella. Brought down by number 44, Jay Oliver, for a short gain.
Talking about number 44, Oliver. Gain of about 4 on the play.
Brings up second and about 6. As the rain continues on, the field is going to get more and more slick, so there's going to be missed tackles, and we're going to see more fumbles, I'm sure.
That's why an early lead's very important in the game played under these conditions.
Hand off to Gardella again. Gardella is wrapped up. It's a gang tackle there. We had Randy Starr in there. We had Jay Oliver, Barry Tuthill, Ray Smith.
Rocha and Smith, the Nebar.
Sounds like a law firm to me.
Big defensive play there. Brings up 3rd and long for Hendricken.
3rd down here at about 7.
Ball's on the Hawk 43-yard line. The Hawks are in a full house backfield, as they have been most of the game. Raleigh's going to take the pitch himself. Raleigh is tackled short of the first down. Brings up 4th down. It looks like it's about the Hendricken 49-yard line.
Dewey Evans did an excellent job there.
Yeah, Dewey Evans.
To get the first down marker. Excellent job.
Dewey Evans also in that tackle was Brandon Waters, number 1.
It looked for a second there, Chuck, like he was going to have the first down, but Dewey came across and really knocked it.
Timeout Hendricken. Now, Brian, the rain is pounding down here, but the crowd is still up. Everybody's soaking wet, but this game we've been waiting for all year, and everybody is ready.
The Townie crowd comes to cheer. We all know that. We've been doing it for years. We see many of the same people here week after week. Usually Chuck and myself.
That's for sure. We haven't missed very many games over the years. Again, you're listening to Chuck Hassel and Brian Martin from the Townie Sports Network. On the camera is Mr. Bob Rodericks. And we are at Pierce Field on a wet and miserable Sunday afternoon. The lights were turned on at the beginning of the game. And at the 50-yard line, the field is getting muddier and muddier. And from what we're hearing,
looks like Hendricken is not going to punt here. It looks like they're going for the first down. 4th down.
Hendricken's going to go for it. 4th and a long one. Raleigh hands off. Looks like he did not make it. He did not make it.
Gotta watch the spot shot.
Hendricken ball carrier runs straight ahead, appears to be short of the first down.
East Providence has held them. East Providence takes over on their own 49-yard line. The defensive line made a big stop there.
Whole defensive line. They came to play in that series.
Don't tell him. Take 20 out of it.
Hey, pull your 50-50 drawing tickets out, please. We'll call it off. End of the quarter.
That is the end of the
50-50
first
drawing
quarter.
tickets, please pull them out. If you have the
East
tickets,
Providence
come up to the
6,
booth.
Hendricken 0. Ryan, pretty much what we expected. A hard-hitting game, a wet field.
393.
For some reason, I thought Hendricken would pass a little bit more once they got behind 6-0, even in these conditions. I thought maybe they'd mix it up. They've been successful running, but I'm expecting to see a little more aerial support from them.
Based on some of the games that we saw earlier with Hendricken, we know that number 1, Tom Ruo, has fantastic hands for Hendricken. We saw them play Portsmouth early on in the season, and we know he can catch the ball. We know Josh Gardella can catch the ball. We know Travis Raleigh is a proven player. He's been in all of the Super Bowls with Hendricken, so this game is far from over, but it's a good start. The rain is coming down harder. By the fourth quarter, if this doesn't slow down, it is going to be a mess.
We have a lot of soccer tournaments coming on being played in this field this week, so this is the first of quite a few games going to be played here at this field.
East Providence takes over 1st and 10 on their own 49, just about the 50-yard line. Emerald's at quarterback. Handoff to number 13, Mike Lincoln, for about a 3-yard gain. Number 52 in on that tackle, Kyle Fasterson, and number 42, Anthony Albanese, brings up a 2nd and about 7.
Gain of about 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
You can see on that play, Mike was really holding on to the ball as he went through the line.
Justin Rocher is wide left, full house backfield. Emerald calls the signals. Hand off to Lincoln for no gain. 52 and 42 in on the tackle. Kyle Fasterson and Anthony Albanese again. Brings up 3rd and about 7.
Chuck, is the linebacker for Hendricken Fasterson? Is he a Riverside boy?
3rd down.
That's what I was told. He's from Riverside.
Having a great game today for him.
So he probably knows quite a few of the players and probably played some Pop Warner football with many of the players.
He's definitely up for the game today.
3rd and 7, and as the downpour continues, Emerald takes it himself, and he's thrown for a big loss. Number 44 is in on that tackle, Dan Magnamimi, and number 42, Anthony Albanese. That brings up a 4th down and about 13 for East Providence. Joe Wall, number 11, back to do the punting. Number 5 and number 1 are back deep. Trevor Wilson and Tom Ruo.
Surprisingly, going into this game, I thought Hendricken would shut down East Providence's running up the middle and allow us to run outside. But it's been just the opposite today.
Good snap. Wall gets the kickoff. And the kick goes into the end zone. Hendricken will take it out on their own 20-yard line.
Ball goes into the end zone to be brought out to the 20-yard line where Hendricken will take over 1st and 10.
Early in the 2nd period with East Providence leading 6-0.
You know, Chuck, Ryan Emerald's come on very strong this year. I think early in the year, on that last play there, earlier in the year, he would have tried to make the pitch. And I know today he understands what the weather conditions are, and he's maturing a little bit, and he didn't make the pitch. He ate the ball, and then they went to the sidelines and kicked the ball for an excellent puts Hendricken back to their own score.
Yes, Brian has come a long way, no question about it, with his decision-making. Raleigh's handoff to Gardella. Jay Oliver in on that tackle. Number 23, Randy Starr, is also in on that tackle. Gain of about 5.
On the play.
2nd down. Ball is on about the 26-yard line of the Hawks.
Look, you got the soccer line. 23, the guy that just ran down.
Randy Starr in on that tackle.
Hendricken was lucky to
47 Cantone got nowhere on that one. 3rd and 6.
they were lucky Chuck held on. As soon as that ball was exchanged hands, the tackle was made.
Hendricken has been very conservative with that play calling, but I hope it doesn't lull East Providence into any false sense of security, because Hendricken, we've seen, has many plays in their playbook. Full house backfield. Raleigh looking to pass. Ray Smith knocks it down, intended for number 1, Tom Ruo.
Intended for number 1, Tom Ruo. Rolled up by number 29.
Randy Starr and Andre Nebhard were in on the rush that forced the pass. That brings up 4th down and about 6. Ball is on the Hendricken 24-yard line. Back deep for East Providence will be Andre Nebhard and Justin Rocha to receive the punt.
Rocha and Nebhard deep for the Townies.
Back to punt will be number 47, nope, number 42, excuse me. Number 42, Anthony Albanese, will be back to punt.
Anthony Albanese to kick.
Albanese gets the kickoff. Rocha takes it at his own 40. Fumbles it, but picks it up. Rocha's going. Rocha's knocked out of bounds by number 87, Rob Houston. There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
We have a clipping call on East Providence.
That was awful close call. I definitely don't understand that call at all, Chuck. But I haven't understood many of the officials' calls this year or through the years against East Providence, so why should I start to understand now?
Ball brought back to the 21-yard line.
That nullifies a nice run back by Justin Rocha. That brings the ball back to the 21-yard line of the Townies. First and 10, East Providence. It's good.
Lee Rankin straight ahead.
Hand off to Lee Rankin for a short gain.
Short gain on the play.
Tackle made by number 44, Dan Magnamimi.
And number 44, Dan Magnamimi. The tackle is 2nd down and 9.
Well, the rain seems to be subsiding somewhat. It's not as much of a downpour. Nebhard in motion. The pitch is to Nebhard. He breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles. Nebhard's good for 1st down. Andre Nebhard.
To about the 35-yard line.
Justin
First
Rocha
catch for the Townies.
Set aside 2 men that allowed Nemhard to get around the corner. Rocha did an excellent job of sealing down and blocking out 2 Hendricken tacklers.
Number 2, Travis Raleigh was in on that tackle. 1st down, East Providence on their own 35-yard line. Strong outside blocking by wide receiver Justin Rocha. Justin Rocha is wide right. Mike Kelly wide left. We have Lincoln in the slot. Rankin and Nebhard in the backfield. Nebhard is in motion. The handoff is to Lincoln. That didn't fool anybody.
Mike Lincoln, the ball
Number 23, Jason Nickerson was in on that one. And also number 42, Anthony Albanese was in on that tackle. Brings up 2nd down and about 2nd and down and about 8 yards to go.
Rocha seems to be hurting a little bit out there right now, Chuck, but he's staying in the game.
Wide left is number 3, Christian Andrade. Rocha is wide right. Amaral is calling signals. Amaral is back to pass. Amaral has run out of bounds for a huge loss by number 23, Jason Nickerson. Also in on that tackle was Andy Campobianco. That is a huge loss for the Townies.
On that play, Chuck, none of the receivers came back to Brian and Brodo, so he was left out. Didn't have any receivers coming back so we could throw to him.
Brings up a 3rd and long. The ball is on the Townies' 18-yard line. Amaral tried to avoid, but he just could not get away from the on-rushing lineman.
Hendricken has done an excellent job shutting down that play.
Amaral is back to pass. It is intercepted by number 13, Randy White. White is tackled by number 13, Mike Lincoln. Hendricken takes over the ball on the Townie 30-yard line. They have an injury on the field. Number 73, Brian Martins, is down. The doctor and Coach Jay Montero are out there to look at him. Brian, that was an ill-advised pass. There was nobody open, 3rd and long. Throw it out of bounds.
Also, the receiver never turned back to look for the ball, so the only receiver out there was the defensive back for Hendricken.
Number 73, Brian Martins, is up, and he's okay. He's coming off the field in his own power.
Seems to be nicked up a little bit on the shoulder.
As we've said, turnovers are the big thing.
Nicked on the shoulder. Put it back.
Jeremiah Shockley is at center for Hendricken, number 68. Number 2, Travis Raleigh at quarterback. Raleigh back to pass. Raleigh is thrown for a loss by number 23, Randy Starr. Also in on that play is number 33, Tuthill.
And number 33, Barry Tuthill.
That brings up second and about 15 yards.
Travis Raleigh, ball spotted back at the 36-yard line. 2nd and 16.
Hendricken second down on their 36, on East Providence's 36-yard line. Right guard, number 52, is Kyle Fasterson for Hendricken. Number 79, right tackle, is Ned Erelis. Raleigh pitches to number 16. Brian O'Neill with that run.
Brian O'Neill on the pitch from Raleigh.
Tackle is made by Andre Nebhard.
Nebhard, the tackler.
It was a saving tackle.
57 also on the play.
Brings up 3rd and about 5.
3rd and about 5.
It's on the 25-yard line of East Providence.
935-393. If you have that ticket, please come up to the booth. 935-393.
Have approximately 4.5 minutes to go in the half.
Yo, come, I'm going to lunch.
Raleigh over center. Raleigh hands off to Gardella. Tackle by number 44, Jay Oliver.
The tackle of number 3, Josh Gardella.
Brings up a 4th down.
Short of the first down by
Looks like it's about 4th and 3. Jay Oliver, sophomore middle linebacker, Brian, has been in on a heck of a lot of tackles this year.
All year he's been a real surprise. The sophomore, he's been filling that hole tremendously. Nobody's been able to get through the center of the line the whole year. He's done an excellent job.
He comes from good genes.
I guess he does.
Father John Oliver. We have the 4-minute warning. East Providence 6, Hendricken 0. John Oliver. Jay's father has been at every one of the games for many, many years. When Jay was here playing for the Mohawks, John played for the Mohawks all the way up through Central Junior High and East Providence High School.
He's one of the first men we see when we come into the field every game, no matter where we go, here or on the road.
John and his wife Bonnie. True East Providence fans, along with many, many, many others.
I see Walter Miller is here today, giving his chance for East Providence High.
The irrepressible Walter Miller.
Irrepressible. I'm glad to see that Buddy could loan to us for a couple of hours here this afternoon.
Yes, we thank Buddy. 4th down and 3. Raleigh takes the snap. Raleigh takes it himself. Looks like Raleigh has the 1st down, but they're going to have a measurement. Nope, 1st down.
393.
3-yard gain for Raleigh. That's good for a first down.
Yes.
Raleigh's keeper. Good for the
Ball's
first
on the
down.
20-yard line of the Townies.
10.
East Providence needs a defensive stand. There's a flag on the play.
Looks like too much time here, Joe. That's the call. Wait and see.
Seems to be some discussion.
Wave it off. I wave the flag.
The flag has been waved off. First and 10 from the 20. O'Neill, Gardella, and Cantone in the backfield. Full house backfield for the Hawks. Hand off to Gardella. Tackled by Randy Starr. Also 57, Steve Evans, in on that tackle.
Stevie's playing an excellent game today. He's doing an excellent job there.
Offensive guard and defensive lineman for Steve Evans. Solid two-way player for East Providence.
One of the best in the state. I think he's really done some all-state numbers this year. He's had some excellent games.
2nd and 9 for the Hawks. On the East Providence 19-yard line. Hendricken calls timeout. Travis Raleigh saw something on the defense he didn't like. Timeout Hawks.
Well, when you get down here now, it's
The third touchdown, the last time
Raleigh's able
of the half.
to take a timeout if he doesn't quite understand the play. And this way it saves any fumbles or any loss of downs.
Absolutely.
Excuse me. Smart play.
And with approximately 2 minutes to go, it's important that they capitalize and get something on the board. We do know that they have a strong field goal kicker, Nate Millay.
Yes. The last three numbers are 393.
I would think for Chuck they have to get another 5 yards for
Last three numbers 393.
Plus, in these field conditions, as we well know, even in the pros, the conditions can dictate, and one bad snap or bad handle of the ball, field goal kicking today will be very, very, very difficult.
Somebody dropped it in the water, but I can't read the number.
You see some of the old veteran fans here. Larry Willie, Bill Case, Wayne Brelsford. Father Mike Carbone is here.
Mr. and Mrs. Rabola over here.
Back to the play, 2nd down and 9 yards to go. The pitch is to Gardella. Gardella, we have a flag on the play. Gardella is tackled by number 40, Ron Thomas. Also 27, Andre Nebhard, and Steve Evans were in on that tackle. Flag is on the play. Preliminary call is against Hendricken.
They just never let him get to the outside, Chuck. They hammered him in and forced him to go up the middle at the end.
Boils down to pretty much our speed against their size, although Gardella is also very fast, but team speed against size seems to be the matchup when East Providence tends to play Hendricken that way.
I think that's true. Sizable penalty here, Chuck.
Ball brought back to about the 36-yard line on the clipping penalty against Henderson.
Flipping penalty against Hendricken.
2nd down.
He's down 2nd and long, 2nd and about 25. There's a 15-yard penalty, 2nd and 25.
Kathy, you got a spreader with me.
Clock is still running, approximately 2 minutes to go in the half. East Providence 6, Hendricken Hawks 0.
That definitely takes them out of field goal range here, Chuck. I would think they need a couple of big plays to get into that range.
And the rain is starting to come back again here at Pierce Field on a wet and soggy Sunday afternoon. Raleigh back to pass. Raleigh throws it up. The ball was intercepted by number 27, Andre Nebhard. He bobbled the ball and he held on.
Great interception there. Bobbled the ball 3 or 4 times as he crashed into the ground for me.
It looked like Raleigh, the ball slipped out of Raleigh's hand. The ball was kind of a floating ball. It was anybody's ball for a moment.
And we do have a winner.
Now, the important part is East Providence has the ball in their 1 yard line in these wet conditions.
They have to really make sure they hold on to the ball. That has to be the first consideration down here in this end of the field.
Very, very important. We hold on to the ball here with about a minute and 36. And Andrade and Kelly are the wideouts. Emerald with a quarterback sneak.
Brian Arrow on the keeper.
Let the clock run out. Let the clock run out.
Jim Ball, number 64, was in on that play.
Is that the right time?
East Providence is letting the clock move.
Coach, that's the right time.
Well, that's what they
Give
like
them
right
about
now,
2 on the
Raleigh.
play, second down and 8.
To run out with them still having possession of the ball down this end of the field. They don't want to be put in a position where they have to punt the ball down this low.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Approximately 1 minute to go in the half. Emerald with another quarterback sneak. The middle.
Brian Arrow, the keeper.
Number 99, Neil O'Connor, is in on that play.
Right, coach. You want the next one to game.
Brings up third and about 5 yards to go.
Gave him a couple on that play, 3rd and
About
5.
40 seconds to go in the half.
And Grady Mike Kelly is bringing in the play to Brian Emerald. Rocher is wide right, but I don't expect any passes at this point and
I
at
would
this
think it's
field.
the same play over again. Quarterback holding on to the ball and just going up the middle.
Emerald pitches to 13 Lincoln.
Lincoln the ball carrier.
We weren't waiting for that play, Chuck. We weren't expecting that one at all.
Dangerous play. Very dangerous play. Number 13, Randy White, was in on that tackle. That's the end of the first half. East Providence Townies 6 to Hendricken Hawks 0. You're listening to the Townie Sports Network. Stay tuned for second half action. The captains are going to midfield. Number 12, Brian Emerald. 29, Ray Smith. Number 66, Carlos Rosa. And number 9, Bob Fatoma. For Hendricken, we have number 2, Travis Rowley. Number 3, Josh Gardella. Number 71, Ralph Carey. And number 64, Jim Ball. Hendricken will receive the second half. Brian, what do we see the second half? What do you see the second half?
I would think that Hendricken has to open up just a little bit more. Even though they're down only 6-0, they definitely have to put some points on the board here. They're the ones who cannot afford the defeat. The defeat will put them in tie with about 2 or 3 other high schools, namely Cumberland and Kingston, who are still in the hunt, and Portsmouth.
Correct.
We could take the defeat a little bit easier than them because that would just give us and Hendricken 1 defeat. With East Providence playing Cumberland next week.
Field positions are going to be a factor second half for sure.
The rain appears to have abated a little.
QI 902, your lights are on. QI 902.
At least at the beginning of the second half.
Field director Joe Moniz has done an outstanding job. We in East Providence are extremely fortunate. We have the best facilities of anyone in the state, bar none, which is basically why the Super Bowl is played here. Justin Rocha is lining up to kick off. Number 16, Brian O'Neill back, and number 5, Trevor Wilson back for the Hawks. Begin the second half play. East Providence Townies 6, Hendricken Hawks 0.
Series of the second half, Chuck, is always a very crucial series in a low-scoring game like this.
This will set the tone. Short kick, almost like a pooch kick. Picked up by number 18 of Hendricken, Chris Powers. Number 44, Jay Oliver, in on that tackle, along with number 3, Christian Andrade. Ball's on Hendricken's 27-yard line. First down for the Hawks. Andre Nebhard, Steve Evans, Ray Smith, Jay Oliver, Ronnie Thomas, Justin Rocha. Some of the defensive players starting the second half. Number 1 also out there, Brandon Waters. Randy Starr on the line. Handoff is to number 16, Brian O'Neill.
Brian O'Neill, ball carrier.
And on the tackle, number 44, Jay Oliver. Short gain of about 3 yards, second and 7. Balls on the Hawk 30-yard line. '67, Gabe Gonzalez on the defensive line for East Providence. Raleigh takes it himself. Jay Oliver and Steve Evans, also 23, Randy Starr in that play. Brings up third down and about 7. Solid pursuit from the defense, Brian.
Jay Oliver really came across the line there and really got the ball carried. Excuse me.
Big play for East Providence here. Like to force a punt to start the second half. Kyle Price, also one of the defensive linemen for East Providence. Raleigh back to pass.
Getting good protection.
Raleigh's pass for number 16, complete. Brian O'Neill, number 16.
Pass complete to number 16, Brian O'Neill.
First down.
Tackled by Ron Thomas, number 40. Brings up a first down for the Hawks.
For a first down.
Raleigh floated the ball to the left side. Good for a first down.
Ball spotted at the 48-yard line. First and 10.
Chuck, that was the first passing formation that Hendricken used the whole game so far in the game. The first passing formation.
Well, it seems to be a little bit drier out there. At least the rain has subsided. The field is still pretty messy, but we'll see what's going to happen. Raleigh handoff to O'Neill, 16. O'Neill good for first down, tackled by number 40, Ron Thomas.
Ronnie Thomas tackles number 16, Brian O'Neill.
Hendricken has seen something on the offensive line. They seem to be going right up the middle, Brian.
They were doing a little bit of that in the first half, and they seemed to be hurting us a little bit, but then they would get into a play where East Providence would stop them on one play of the series, and that would be the end of that series. So we'll see what happens as they progress farther on down the field.
First and 10 Hawks.
Another quick opener.
Handoff to number 3, Gardella. Tackled by 29, Ray Smith. Seems to be a delay that seems to be working up there. And just as I said, the rain had subsided. It's starting to come back strong. Right into our face here in the press box. You're listening to the Townie Sports Network. The score is East Providence 6, Hendricken Hawks 0. My name is Chuck Hassel, along with Brian Martin. About 9 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Really raining now, Chuck.
Second down, ball's handed off to Cantone.
Stop for what appears to be a loss, Chuck.
Number 1, Brandon Waters in that tackle, along with Randy Starr and Ron Thomas. Brings up third and about 3. Cantone. Cantone.
They lost the yard in that play.
Third and 4. That was a loss of 1, and it is pouring now. The field is going to be a mess. It is pouring now. As Mr. Bill Langlois says, the monsoon is coming. We have a major downpour right now, folks. Third down and 4. Raleigh pitches to Gardella. Gardella goes wide right. Jay Oliver with a tackle. There was a fumble on the play. The ball was fumbled out of bounds. Hendricken retains possession.
Ball was fumbled forward out of bounds. Ball to be spotted about the 30-yard line. 4th and 1.
Hendricken was lucky there. It's just about another half a yard width of the field, and East Providence would have recovered that ball.
4th down and 1. Ball is on the Townie 30-yard line, and it is pelting out here at Pierce Field on a Sunday afternoon. Big play. Raleigh takes the ball up the middle. Quarterback sneak.
Raleigh kept his legs driving on that play, Chuck, because initially he was stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's a first down for the Hawks. You can barely see the field at this point, folks.
Hendricken carry good for the first down.
It is a monsoon out here. If anybody has problems seeing it, we're told that the school
Huge break here, Chuck. Huge break because East Providence would benefit by a tie.
Nate Millay is one of the top kickers in the league. Tough break for Nate. It looked like it was going to go through, hit the post, leaving the score Townie 6, Hawks 6. Millay lining up to do the kickoff for the Hawks. Now the wind seems to be picking up here at Pierce Stadium.
Fortunately, Chuck, the temperature is very warm today, so we're not getting cold, raw weather along with this wind and driving rain.
We have Andre Nebhard and Ron Thomas back deep. Ron number 40 and Andre number 27.
Ronnie Thomas, direction number 40. Number 21, James Muller, kicking off.
The wind blows the ball off the tee. Millay has to reset. Millay is up for the kick. Millay kicks off. It's a loose ball. Number 1, Brandon Waters, recovers the ball for the Townies. That was scary anytime you have this type of weather.
Ball at about the 27-yard line.
First and 10 Townies on the 27-yard line. Brian, an important drive for East Providence here.
I would think the last 2 series that Hendricken had the ball, they moved it fairly well and got in excellent field position. I think East Providence has to reverse that now and try to get some good field position for themselves and change the tide of this game.
The footing has played havoc with both teams, but it seems to be hurting East Providence, trying to go around the end, so we'll see what happens here. Emerald handoff to Nebhard. Andre's tackled by number 99, Neil O'Connor.
44, Magdalene, and 99, O'Connor, the
That's for about a 3-yard game.
3 on the play, second down.
Carlos Rosa over center, Brian Emerald. Emerald handoff to Nebhard. Nebhard brought down by Neil O'Connor again. Another short gain. That brings up a 3rd down.
O'Connor's had an excellent game out there at end for Hendricken.
O'Connor is a strong tackler for them, and he's one of their bigger men. Personally, I would like to see them run away from O'Connor. He had looked strong in the other games that we had seen earlier on, but East Providence must be seeing something or trying to set up for another play down the road. 3rd and 3 Townies. Handoff is to Tuthill. Short gain, number 50. Anthony Monti was in on that tackle. Also number 23, Jason Nickerson. That brings up 4th and 1. East Providence is sending in punter, 11, Joe Wall.
I don't think there's any other choice here, Chuck. I think you have to punt in this situation.
Back deep for the Hawks, number 2, Travis Rowley, and number 3, Josh Scardella. Punter Joe Wall has the wind at his back, so we hope to get off a good, strong kick. Flag on the play.
He was in a hurry to get that.
Procedure against East Providence moves it back 5 yards.
Procedure penalty.
Brings up a 4th and 6.
East Providence, 5 yards, 4th down.
Back deep, we've got Tom Ruo and Trevor Wilson back. We had a change in our return people.
Very important punt here, Chuck.
The referee's timeout. Equipment timeout here. takes the kickoff. The ball is touched by number 1, Tom Ruo. He falls on top of it at his own 30-yard line. Almost a dangerous play, Brian, for Hendricken.
There was some indecision between the two receivers for Hendricken, and each one was letting the other guy get the ball, and it ticked off one hand and rolled back about 5 yards.
First down on their own 30-yard line for the Hawks. Big defensive series again for East Providence. We haven't done anything on offense at all. We need to create a turnover here and get some momentum back, especially while we have the wind in the third quarter.
And I would think we have to get up on the air a little bit and throw a couple of passes.
The wind could be real critical fourth quarter. Full house backfield, 2 wideouts. Hand off to number 3, Gardella.
Ron Thomas, the tackler, gain of about
Ron
3
Thomas,
play.
number 40 for the Townies, in on the tackle. Second and about 7. That's a gain of about 3 yards. Brings the ball to the Hawk 34-yard line. Charlie calling signals. Hand off to number 16, Brian O'Neill. Tackled in the backfield by number 73, Brian Martins, and number 23, Randy Starr.
73 also in on that play.
That brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 8.
Brian, big play here. The wind against the Hawks. Big play here to force them to punt and get some field position.
This is very, very important here.
Number 1, Tom Ruo, wide right. He's someone that they need to keep an eye on. Jay Oliver, Brian, tremendous interception. Number 44, Jay Oliver, cut in front of the intended receiver.
Sophomore has been making big play after big play all year. He came out of nowhere to make that interception.
Tremendous.
We're sitting up here convinced that that play was going to be complete. All of a sudden, Jay just came out of nowhere and grabbed it. Excellent play.
1st and 10, Townies on the Hawk 35-yard line. Maybe that's the momentum we're looking for the second half. Big play, middle linebacker Jay Oliver, number 44. Kelly and Roach are wideouts. Amaral takes it himself. Amaral with a nice run. Tackled by number 13, Randy White. That's good for first down.
Player for Hendricken got hurt in the play.
Hendricken player is down. That's good for about a 13 or 14-yard gain for Amaral. Number 13, Randy White, who made that tackle, is down for the Hawks. Randy White is up. He seems to be looking pretty good.
3 receiver on that intended play, right? But the intended receiver on that interception was
Gardella.
3. Yeah, Gardella, 3. Gardella.
Okay, 1st and 10, Townies. Ball's on the Hawk 20-yard line. Kelly and Roach are wide out. Handoff up the middle to Lee Rankin. Gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Number 54, Jacob Freeman, and number 64, Jim Ball in on that play. 2nd down, Townies. And a big offensive push from the offensive line here. Amaral fakes to Rankin. Amaral's taking it himself. Amaral goes to the right side.
Brian Amaral on the keeper.
Tackle made by number 3, Gardella. The chains are being moved. That's good for first down, Townies.
Ball spotted inside the 10 at the 9.
Number 99, Neil O'Connor is down. Looks like he's hurt.
I thought for a minute there that Brian Namro was going to be able to make the corner there. Go in for a score, but great defensive play by Hendricken.
And the footing is very difficult, as we both know, Brian. It's going to get worse as we can see the middle of the field between the 40-yard lines beginning to get chopped up more and more.
I think by the end of this week, this field will be really ripped up after the soccer tournament, which is starting tomorrow.
The 6-0 Townies are playing the 5-1 Hendricken Hawks. Score is East Providence 6, Hendricken 6. We're nearing the end of the third quarter.
First and goal, Kirk.
First and goal, Townies. Emerald takes the ball. Pitches to Lincoln. Lincoln knocked out of bounds by number 2, Travis Raleigh. Second and goal, Townies.
Ball's going to be spotted at about the 5-yard line.
Ball's at the Hawk 5-yard line. Emerald's ball handling and faking and pitch outs have been very strong. Second and goal from the 4-yard line. Emerald pitches to Andre Nebhard. Nebhard is tackled in the backfield for a loss by number 47, Joe Cantone. Brings up a third down. That's the end of the third quarter with the Townies 6 and the Hawks 6. Nebhard could not get wide right, Brian, on that one. Nice defensive play by Joe Cantone, number 47.
Joe's had another good game, both offensively and defensively. Well, now at about the 11 or 12-yard line.
I remember Joe when he was a Little League pitcher for the Darlington American Little League team that was always very strong in the Little League.
He's had a very good year for Hendricken.
Big play for East Providence. Third and goal. You need to get a score here when you're down this close.
Really, Chuck, we came here hoping we'd see a game like this. A good, well-played, evenly competed game, and we've seen it tonight.
This is exactly what you expect from an East Providence Hendricken matchup.
Ball is back to the 11-yard line where there's going to be third and goal.
Third and goal from the 11-yard line. Third and goal from the 11 for the Townies. Let's see what Coach John Sandy Gorham has called for the team. Wide right, Justin Rocha. Wide left. Over the ball is number 66, Carlos Rosa. In the slot 13, Mike Lincoln. Nebhard in motion. Nebhard going wide left. Nebhard breaks one tackle, two tackle. Touchdown! Andre Nebhard! 11-yard touchdown run on the left side. He broke 2 or 3 tackles, Brian. Big play.
Big play. Right at the end, about the last 2 yards. He had 2 defenders standing there, and he pushed right through them. Excellent final drive by Nebhard.
A healthy Andre Nebhard has made a lot to the Townie offense. Poor Andre last year got hurt the first game of the year, and he had a little bit of a problem this year with the wrist, but Andre looks healthy and strong today.
Last 2 games, he's been exceptional.
That brings the score, Townies 12, Hawks 6.
This extra point becomes very important.
Townies are lining up for 2 points. Emerald takes it himself. That's the good for the 2-point conversion. East Providence 14, Hendricken 6. Brian Emerald for the 2-point conversion. He's been running strong, Brian, all day.
Well, this second half, he's really picking up the pace, and he's really been gaining yards. But we've seen this all year with Brian. When it comes crunch time, he really picks up.
Brian is our quarterback, but he runs like a fullback.
Absolutely.
The thing that's impressed me the most about Brian the last year and change has been his accuracy with his passes. That's made him the complete quarterback. We always knew he could run, but now the passing has helped him and allowed him to be a strong runner.
Last year, he got off to a halfway through the season before he started to come on with his passing. But this year, there's been a major improvement right from the beginning. Another Hendricken player has been shaken up.
Can't make out the number of the Hendricken player, but he's getting some assistance getting off the field. Looks like that's number 3, Josh Scardella, walking off the field.
Trevor Wilson, number 5, and number 16, Brian O'Neill.
Ryan O'Neill and Trevor Wilson are back deep for the Hawks. Justin Rocher. Justin Rocher is going to be kicking into the wind, Brian. This is where the wind is going to play a big factor.
Wind in the weight of the Hendricken line, so let's see how it plays out here.
I think you're going to see Rocher try to get the ball down low with a line drive type of kick because the wind is going to stop it. We've got gale winds coming out here. I can see umbrellas getting knocked out of people's hands. The rain seems to have subsided, and then the wind has picked up.
With that 2-point play of the conversion, I would think now that Hendricken definitely has to open up the attack.
Rocher kicks off. Nice kick.
Nice kick, nice kick.
Gets by O'Neill. Number 16, O'Neill picks it up at about his 10. O'Neill is hit hard. Number 13, Lincoln, and number 40, Ron Thomason on that play. Brian, big kickoff.
Yes, it got down to the 10-yard line. We were worrying about the beginning of the kickoff, whether it would be stopped by the wind. But that was a tremendous kick down to the 10-yard line. Indecision on the part of the Hendricken ball carrier.
Townie kicking has been much stronger this year, much stronger. Travis Raleigh, the quarterback for the Hawks. Raleigh hands off to number 5, Trevor Wilson, for a good game.
Trevor Wilson, number 5, the ball carrier for Hendricken.
Number 29, Ray Smith, in on that tackle, along with number 3, Randy Stout, also in that play. It was good for first down. Brings it to the Hawk 32-yard line. Approximately 11 minutes to go in the game. Townie's 14, Hawks 6. Hand off to number 5. Trevor Wilson, knocked out of bounds by Andre Nembhard.
Ball carrier, first out of bounds by number 27, Andre Nembhard. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Gain of about 5, second and 5.
Second 5.
The wind is blowing here at Field in East Providence.
Rain is stopped, Chuck.
Second down and 4 yards to go. Rain has stopped, but we've got gale winds coming at the back of the Hawks in the face of the Townies. Raleigh hands off to number 5. Trevor Wilson again. Here's to be a first down.
Ball carrier, taken by number 1, Brandon Waters. Play's going to be good for a first down.
Brian, right up the middle. The Hawks are going to use their offensive line.
Well, this is what we said at the beginning of the first half. This was the worry for East Providence. The weight difference.
You need to stop them.
You
You need to stop them on a first down and force them to have to open up.
First and 10, Chuck.
Raleigh takes the snap. Handoff is to number 16, Brian O'Neill. Gain of about 4 yards. Brings the ball to the Hawk